Welcome to Module 3, Choosing Your Services. Let's circle back and talk about what's best for you. Now, I asked you some questions in Module 1 I want you to think about. So think about them. How do you like to work and how do your ideal clients like to work? Those are a great starting point. Another thing to consider when choosing services is to look at your services like a ladder. We talked earlier about consultation moving into full service. If you think of it like a ladder, consultation is the first rung, and then they move up to full service. You can consider your services like a ladder. Maybe there are 2 or 3 services that play like that would work well for you, or you could have 3 completely independent services, and after a discovery call, you can figure out what services, what path makes the most sense for your client. The important thing here to remember is to choose, I would suggest 2 to 5 services. Any more than that, and it starts to be overwhelming and confusing for your client and, quite frankly, you. I used to think more options were better, like a whole menu of services I could present to clients. So, at one point on my website, I was trying to reach every person at every budget with every need. And I probably had, I'm embarrassed to even admit this, I probably had 6 or 8 services listed, all the way from pre-packaged room designs that you could just click and buy, all the way through to full service with just about everything in the middle to meet every single need, which sounds great in theory, but as I have said before, confused shoppers don't buy. You want clarity. You want to know who your client is, how you can best serve them, and present them with just a few options. On my website, I have 3. I have a couple others, like I mentioned, in my back pocket. I don't lead with them because they're not my absolute favorite, but they're still a valid option for the right client and the right project. So a quote I want to leave with you is one of my favorites from Marie Forleo, and it's simple. She just says, simplify to amplify. And this is so important to remember because if you're anything like me, you've fallen in the trap of wanting to serve everybody and find a way to have a package or service or offering where you could meet anybody where they are and make sense. It's okay that you are not for everybody, that your services are not for everybody, and that the way you work doesn't suit everybody. That can be a hard pill to swallow when you're starting out and you want clients, but it's the truth. You're not for everybody, and that's okay. So I recommend choosing 2 to 5 services that make the most sense for you and have those kind of be the core of your business, the core of your service offerings. I'm going to share with you a peek at my own website. This is literally a screenshot from my services page, and you will see there are 3. I have them priced from highest to lowest, but essentially, Design Comprehensive is my name for full service. Design Master Plan is my name for design only, and Design Jumpstart is my name for a 2-hour consultation. That's it. The consultation can be a standalone, or it can be the starting point and then someone decides they want to move on to a master plan or comprehensive. Or if I'm on the phone with them and I know already that they're the right fit for one of the other packages, I will just take them down that path instead without bothering with the 2-hour paid consultation. What I want you to take away from this is it is like a ladder. There's sort of the entry level consultation. The next level would be the design only, and the top level would be the full service. Not everybody will walk through that exact path, but I'm still able to meet multiple people where they are and have things feel cohesive and they make sense. No one's going to look at this and feel confused as to who I'm serving or how I'm serving them. So your homework for Module 3, there is a design services overview cheat sheet I would love for you to download. It's got all the services we talked about earlier, some of the features and benefits of each, and that's going to really help you figure out what makes the most sense for you. With that sheet, I want you to choose your 2 to 5 services you will offer and plan out your ladder of services. How would a client move from start to finish? Are they 3 independent services, or do they line up where somebody would start with one, move into the next, move into the next? That's going to give you a really clear picture about how your services work and how somebody would flow through your process. In the next module, we're going to talk about naming your services. You may have noticed that my packages have names. We're going to talk about why that is and how to do it for yourself. I'll see you in module 4.